Can I take a picture?
Yes. Hey, let me come in front, right? Πάμε από μπροστά,
भाई किधर हो जल्दी आ जाओ अरे किधर हो जल्दी आ जाओ चालू हो गया अच्छा लाइन है बाहर भी
It's a video. I'm standing on...
Oh, very good. आ जाओ जल्दी आ जाओ
Freeze, you remember freeze? Freeze.
Hey, wait, yours is coming. Hey, भाई जूते उंगली में मत देना
Oh, yeah, that would be much more beautiful picture.
But not us.
She's taking a selfie.
Bev, remember any time to wave at the 360?
So I look at it and do this.
If you want. Εσύ το λάπτοπ. Δεν πατάω next ποτέ. Εγώ έχω τα...
Αν και μετά θα βλέπουμε μόνο αυτό που δεν θα φύγει.
Θα φύγεις. Thank you, Mickey.
Θα βάλουμε αυτό ρε με τον κινητό μας. Μας πάρει
Escape.
Δεν χρειάζεται να κάνουμε κάποια καβάτσα για να κάνει.
Καλά κάνεις. Πήγαινε και μας παρακάσουμε. Οκ. Ευχαριστούμε. Εντάξει, θέλω να δούμε. Δεν σ' αρέσει. Έτσι, ρε. Α, ήρθε το πράγμα. Πιο πολύ κόσμο εξάλλου.
Ναι.
Θα είμαστε.
Hi everybody. Hello, thank you so much for replying. It's so nice. I feel a bit lonely sometimes, stuck behind this. But anyway, I have great pleasure in introducing you today to a project that has come from Greece and will have partners internationally. It's called the Postman, and I'm very happy to introduce you to, I have to get the names right, okay, Dimitris Savaidis and to Sergio Ko.
Thank you,
First of all, welcome and thank you, Cartoon Forum, for this opportunity. This is, I think, 20 years since a Greek project came to Cartoon Forum, or Cartoon Forum came to Greece. And let's see what happens.
So, Future Postman, 13 5-minute episodes.
Yeah. Oh? No?
Oh.
Ah, it's the whole presentation backwards. Spoilers alert. Alright. Only 20 seconds passed. Okay, we're good, Sergio. Yeah. Okay, start now. Thanks. Okay.
And that's why you never use your last frame to be the same as your first frame. Lesson learned, you can only. So 13 5-minute episodes.
And this is Sergio, the director of the series, multiple award winner in Greece.
And this is Dimitris. He's an author of multiple best-selling comics in Greece. Also, the writer of this project and the brain force behind it. A postman arrives from the future, and he delivers to you
a crucial message from your loved ones, your children, your grandchildren, calling you into action.
13 episodes, 13 crucial social and ecological messages.
This is our future postman. This is who comes to deliver these messages. Okay.
Let them enjoy it.
All right.
This is the time box, Future Postman's time machine.
And the future card, part paper, part technology. What you get with a special message inside. Pollution, plastic, sea level, water, all these issues we want to tackle with this series.
The time to educate is now. Not with big, scary words, but using mumbling.
Because future postman message is really clear. The first part starts in the present and is hand-thrown to the future postman arrives and delivers the message. Then the camera zooms in the card and the second part starts where paper cutout, digitally 2D though, starts and we see the future and what is about this episode. So, let's watch a video about what's happening in the world right now.
We made this video on the 6th of December, and it's already obsolete. The world is in the worst place. Really, all this is last week. It's even worse now. Can't imagine that. But let's see about the storylines.
Our pilot is about water. So future postman arrives and he arrives at the school. Last day before summer, children are playing with water balloons. And he goes and finds the teacher. The postcard is about him. Their pupils have written him a letter. And it's about what happened in the future Earth. They have no fresh water. They just discovered a new machine that they just recycle water. So human beings are very smart and gonna be okay. But if we act now, we can have fresh water in the future. That's what our series is about. It's not didactic. It's not to say what to do or what not to do. It's just to bring awareness and to arouse action. But now.
Let's watch our trailer.
Yeah. And now, something about the art. This is, as you saw, half of the animation is hand-drawn 2D, and half of it is in paper cut steel. This is, for example, the machine that recycles the water. This is the teacher showing the kids how it was back in time with lots of water, and then what happened? The water gone. Oh my God. And this is some character designs. And
A small series with a big impact, raising awareness into children, and it creates a ripple effect.
yeah, critical thinking that makes the children go ask their parents or their children or their teachers, what about water? What about plastic? What about, all these issues? Bringing them and asking them to deal with it right now. This is what we want to offer to the world. This is why we made this series, actually.
This is the time where I must not mention Meet the Parents, right?
No, Meet the Parents is another movie.
Yes, let's meet our partners. From Thessaloniki, Greece, Addart.
Addart is a non-profit organization coming from Greece. We actually make animation, we publish comics, and we design games. But we are, hopefully all of them have to do with social impact. So we're aware of that. Yay.
From Canada, Da Capo.
Da Capo was the first partner that came along with the project. We met in Annecy, which was the first presentation actually of this project. They loved it, and they will produce all audio, everything. So when we announced about Cartoon Forum, it's totally different project. Many partners now. Things happen very fast. Yay.
From India, Cosmos Maya.
Yeah, Cosmos Maya from India. No, I'm not going to say anything about Cosmos Maya because Cosmos Maya is here. So we will ask for the data to come along and.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming here. So, Dimitris and I bumped into each other last month in Malaysia, and we saw this project and completely fell in love with it. Cosmos Maya is actually an Asian animation studio. We typically do a lot of commercially successful projects. This is the first time we saw a project which is so compelling and so much a need of the hour. So we got attached to the project within like 2 hours of discussion, and here we are today. I would like to also speak a little bit about where the project is right now. What are we looking at over here? So this is a concept that's really close to all our hearts. These two gentlemen have actually mulled over it for a while. It's originated in Greece, and that's why the first partner attached is the Greek public broadcaster ERT. The script's first draft is ready right now. Pre-production is in process. We're here right now to tie in the financing, and after 9 months of completion of the financing, we would be ready with the series. It's a small budget of just about €500,000 for a $1 million idea or maybe a multi-million-dollar idea, because bringing out this kind of an awareness, raising more responsible kids without being didactic, that's the aim. So a project that's engaging, entertaining, and empowering, hopefully. We're here to look out for pre-sales for the project. Over to you guys now.
Yeah. So we have a lot of partners that they want to come as invitations.
We have letters of intention from Brazil, Israel, Germany, and of course Greece. Let's change the future together.
We want you to join us, especially broadcasters and investors. We want to complete this series as soon as possible because we think that it's in need for this world. And it's actually, think about it, you're saving the world with only $500,000, eh? Not a bad idea.
Good for karma.
And you want to ask something?
Well, Dimitri, why should kids around the world watch Future Postman?
You remember, okay. Let's go. Well, I'm not going to answer that. I'm going to leave it to the data.
Well, I'm going to answer this question first as a parent and then as a professional or an individual. So I have 2 young kids, 8 and 4. They're really fond of playing with straws. They keep drinking these different drinks, collect straws, make toys out of them, use them once, throw them. I have 2 kids. My country has 400 million kids. Imagine 1 straw per kid per day. Just imagine the number of straws and the amount of plastic. And the kids do it unknowingly. But when they would realize through our series that, you know, the aquatic life, the fishes that they love so much, they will suffer with that plastic. In an empowering, emotional sort of a manner, we believe they would understand the message without us telling them, hey, don't do that. You know, reverse psychology works with kids. You tell them not to do it, the first thing they do it, they will do it. So we want to be, what do you say?
Yeah, we want to bring awareness and to let them choose themselves what they do. To give the responsibility to them and not to act as, you know, the one that says what to do. That's why we built this idea, exactly for that. But let's talk about a little bit about our perfect partner.
So now is my favorite part. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our studio. So we are an animation studio based out of Singapore and India. We're one of the largest producers of animation content. That part of the world, we're doing a bunch of international co-productions as well at the moment. We are a 22-year-old studio. We used to do a lot of service work in the past. Some of the prestigious projects we worked on in the past as service vendors is put up on the screen right now. Cut to, we started creating our own IP back in 2012. Let me tell you guys, these 2 characters that you see out here are India's #1. It's India's #1 show for the last 4 years. We're the creators of this show. We've been creating a lot of content, all commercial, mainstream, entertaining content. Yes. And with entertainment and success comes in responsibility, and that's when we got connected with Future Postman. There's a little bit about our studio. We produce a historic 717 minutes of animation a month. That's 25 3D and 10 2D episodes a month.
Wow.
Yes. We try, you know, that's better utilization of the carbon footprint of the office. We produce so much.
Oh my God.
These are our broadcaster and platform partners. That's practically everyone from our geography. We're doing a bunch of international co-productions. Hey, Dimitris, we actually, sorry guys, we actually started working so closely and so soon we forgot to, you haven't given me your logo to put on this slide.
Damn.
Sorry about that. These are some of our projects from back home, and to speak a little bit more about our international co-productions, I'd like to call on Joris Eckelkamp, our business development in charge.
4 persons in the
Hey,
stage.
Joris.